All right, welcome everybody to our virtual town hall. It's great to see you coming to you live from our homes to yours. Thank you very much for joining. For any people that I've had a chance to connect with, it's good to see you again. And for those of you that I haven't had a chance to speak with, I'm really looking forward to having a chance for you to get to know me a little bit better. I think maybe a great place to start is by mentioning that we are here today on this Tuesday, 2 weeks away from our election. And it's a great time to make sure we create a voting plan, make sure that we know how we can fulfill our ballots and mark the candidates that we feel are best qualified, and then make sure we get those turned in, either dropped in or mailed ahead of time, or certainly even being able to go on November 3rd as well. I think I'd also love to just kind of tell a little bit about myself. So my name is Christian Aguilar. I'm here running for school board in the Charter Oak District, and I'm a local homegrown product. I grew up here in Charter Oak, and I've attended our Charter Oak schools for all my K-12 education. And while I attended schools, I really developed a strong passion for the sciences and for math, especially from my teachers. A couple of specific teachers that I'll always remember. I mean, I remember mine going all the way back to the early grades of Miss Mannon, who is no longer in our district, but she was one of my favorite second and third grade teachers. But progressing even forward into high school, where taking math with Mr. Grund or chemistry with Ms. Turner. And they really inspired me to pursue some higher education as well. So within Charter Oak, I also really loved getting involved in the arts. That's something my entire family has been involved in as well. And so I was able to progress through junior high and high school, playing saxophone originally, but kind of moving into brass as well, kind of adding to my repertoire. And I was definitely fortunate enough to serve as our drum major at Charter Oak High School my senior year. So after graduating, I got a chance to move on to Cal Poly Pomona. And at Cal Poly Pomona, I chose to study biotechnology, but I still kept that passion for music as well. And so I decided to audition for our jazz band, and I was fortunate to get a spot there leading our ensemble, playing tenor sax. But I also wanted to stay connected with Charter Oak because I felt like my time in Charter Oak was very formative. I feel like a lot of the lessons I learned from my teachers at Charter Oak and from our band program at Charter Oak really gave me the guidance and gave me kind of the right motivation to know what I wanted to do going forward. So I reached out to Charter Oak right after I graduated, and I became our marching instructor and visual caption head for 4 years, eventually winning a gold medal, which was great. And very, very fun to work with the group of kids, to work with all of the different staff towards this common goal. I've always loved the music program because of the camaraderie of it, the inclusivity of it, and again, for those important lessons that it teaches us. So along with that, I finished my degree in biotechnology at Cal Poly. And along the way, I always kind of found ways to volunteer and get involved with other student groups. Became a student mentor, being able to mentor undergraduate, lower level undergraduate students as they came into the university, being able to offer academic excellence workshops where I could teach math and chemistry to some of my fellow peers. And it was just a really fantastic program to be a part of. All of the minority science programs specifically at Cal Poly, such as the SEAS program. Hopefully we have some of you tuning in as well. So after finishing up at Cal Poly, I got a chance to move on to some advanced studies. My mentors at Cal Poly really pushed me to look into research. It was an activity that they showed me an opportunity in and something I really grew to love. And so I pursued more research, going to earn my doctorate at UC Irvine. But again, along the way, I just loved staying connected with education of all facets. So again, being involved in minority science programs at UC Irvine, being able to offer them journal clubs every summer and work closely with those students, but then taking it up a notch. And I got a chance to partner with the National Science Foundation to kind of partner with not only graduate level science programs, but also local K-12 education. So being in Irvine, I was able to partner with Costa Mesa Middle School for a year and help to really revitalize their science curriculum and bring some kind of cutting edge technology of science to their 7th grade life science classroom. So we designed all new labs, and I spent 2 days a week for the entire academic year working along those teachers and then actually teaching the 7th graders myself, which was a blast. I also partnered with the U.S. Department of Education, where I got a chance to take a look at the undergraduate biology curriculum at UC Irvine as well. So to me, education is just so empowering for everyone. I think this is obviously we all come through education as young children into our young adulthood. And these lessons that we learn here are completely transformative, and they're going to guide us for the rest of our lives. So it's just something I love being involved in. And so once I identified that education was really something I wanted to do with my career, I decided to enroll myself in some advanced pedagogy classes where I kind of learned some advanced training of how to teach because I wanted to become a great educator as well. And so I became a pedagogical fellow at UC Irvine. And then I was fortunate enough to earn my professorship at Azusa Pacific University, local to our Charter Oak district. And so with coming back to APU, to our area and APU, I got a chance to reconnect with our programs here in the district. And so I've actually been fortunate to serve as our assistant band director for the last several years, and really helping to kind of transform this program. The program over the years has seen lots of ups and downs, but I think being involved has allowed me to kind of provide some of my own background and guidance for the group, not only in music specifically, but in life. Again, I think the lessons I learned in life from band are the same types of lessons I want to carry on to all of our students. And so working with all of our students, some in the junior high and some in the high school, has been really rewarding. I love being out there on the field for all of our rehearsals and our competitions on Saturdays. We're kind of missing that a little bit right now, but the day will come when we can be back out there and continue to enrich these students' lives. And so this year, with an opening on the school board, I thought this is another fantastic opportunity for me to continue to be involved. I just really saw a chance for me to say, I have some expertise and background in education, and also a really deep passion for various extracurricular activities such as the arts and sports programs. And then also bringing some of my science background as well and the training I've received over the years. And I thought I would love to just be a part of a positive focus for our district going forward. So I'm really hoping that we can earn your support, and come November 3rd, you'll be able to vote for us.